Hey everyone, it's Theo. In today's video, we're going to play through the new DLC map, Jester Spooktacular, on Nightmare difficulty. How I handle the map on Nightmare is the same as how I handled it on the Ruthless video. Nightmare is easier, the bosses are less spongy, and towers will kill most of them. But you only get 4 weapons and 4 accessories instead of the 8 you get on Ruthless. In my opinion, if you're going to farm this map, farm it on Ruthless. Now, onto the rest of the intro. The thing to understand about this map is that aside from the first and last wave, all of the other waves are random. On one run, you may get Ogres, Sharken, and Demon Lords. Then on another run, you may get Snowmen, Mechs, and Spider Queens. So for this video, we'll go through the run, and then at the end, I will show you what to expect on other waves that didn't happen during that run. There is a way to force a wave to be a specific way. By touching the glowing tiles, you may see it say, Ogres seem interested. If you see that, that means that Ogres will be your next wave. So if you don't want to deal with a random wave, you can run around and touch the glowing tiles and hope you are able to force a favorable wave. Now that I've run the map over 30 times, I just deal with whatever wave is given to me while I work to spawn the boss. Spawning the boss now requires a max of 33 tiles to be touched, down from 66 at initial release. 33 may sound like a lot, but I can generally touch 16 tiles in a single wave. Last thing before we get started. Both weapons seem pretty nice on this map, but I'm not sure they are going to replace the main weapons people farm. The pet seems pretty cool and has a huge single target damage, but when testing out the flying pumpkin pet on this map against this boss, I had to constantly jump for the pet to even attack the flying boss. So it seems its attack range is pretty weak. So if you aren't interested in the pet at all, then don't even worry about touching the tiles, just play the map and finish the waves and enjoy the weapons and mask accessory. Alright guys, let's get started. This is a build shown to me by Dmar, and Where I Fight the Bosses was shown to me by Coyote, so I really appreciate both of them for helping me out on this. Alright, just like the other build, we're going to place an ensnare, an healing, and a strength drain right here in the corner. And with our initiate out, we're going to go ahead and grab all of our chests before we swap over to our EV. And remember, these things are not going to knock you down if you jump through them. We'll come down here and grab some more chests. Fly around this corner, grab this chest, and then we'll go ahead and grab the last chest. Alright, run up here, drop your mana, and we're going to swap to our EV. Now our EV is going to place 4 reflect beams, creating our box of death, and we'll have a 4 DU buff beam in the middle. Now we're going to place a reflect beam over here to stop archers from shooting that crystal. And we're going to place 2 4 DU physical beams here. I like to start from the bishop and go to the middle, and then from the middle over to the pumpkin. We'll swap to our hermit. And we're going to put 4 seed bomb towers here, as well as a strength drain. 4 seed bombs, a mushroom, a nature's pylon, and a golem. So we're going to point at the forge and in these 3 directions this way. Go ahead and do our nature's pylon, our mushroom spore, and then our golem, and drop our mana. We'll have 1080 mana left, enough for 4 LTs and 4 DSTs. The DSTs are going to point in 4 directions. We'll point at the forge, away from the forge, at the pumpkin, and at the bishop, and then drop our 4 LTs. Now we'll go ahead and swap over to my upgrader adept and my tower boost monk. I'm going to be honest, an upgrader adept doesn't do a whole lot on here because there's just not, the mobs die so quick, it's going to be difficult to upgrade everything. So we're going to see what we can do so far. But just know you probably on Nightmare difficulty are not going to get everything upgraded in the first wave like you can on Ruthless. These things are just not as tanky, and the towers actually are killing more things than we can get to. Nope. Alright, let me get back up here. And I even forgot to start my tower boost. On Nightmare, tower boost isn't necessarily if you have the stats, you probably don't need it as much. But as a difference, like these copters, I used to be able to just feed off of them and just get plenty of mana to upgrade all my stuff. But lightning, DSTs, everything's just killing them, so I don't even have anything to like just use to grab a bunch of mana. So this is probably the wrong hero to use if I wanted to upgrade everything. Maybe a Jester, with a gun would have been a better option and just manually upgrade things. But who wants to manually upgrade? I don't know. That wave's complete, and you can see the sad state of my upgrades. There's not a lot. So I'll probably just manually upgrade these things throughout the wave with my hero who's going to be running around the map. So I'm going to go ahead and swap over to my DPS monk, and we're going to go ahead and get started and see if we can spawn the boss. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be on the first time. And here, maybe not. We'll go ahead and make my circuit, which is I'm going to hit those 4 glowing tiles. And I just pretty much do that every time I run this map. Just run around until I find the tile that summons the boss. And now that I'm full of mana, I'll go ahead and do some upgrades real quick. And then go about my business of hitting up those tiles again. Maybe this is the charm. Maybe new. Alright, we're getting close to the end of this wave. Let me see if I can get these last 3 tiles hit before the wave ends. Still nothing. Maybe I'm just spoiled on getting those early spawns. Alright, so we've touched 9 tiles so far and have gotten nothing. Pretty sad. Let me go grab some mana. Ugh, spider queens are the worst. Even on Nightmare, they still suck. Alright, let's start our routine again. Tower boost is going. Alright, we'll go ahead and do our thing here. That's our 10th tile. Still no boss spawn. Only 23 to go. Now I am kind of spending a lot of time trying to upgrade all these towers manually. I really should just be running around, trying to spawn the boss, and then I can worry about upgrading towers. It doesn't really... However you want to do it, it's up to you. But no luck on these so far. I mean, we've touched 17 tiles and we don't have anything to show for us so far. But now it's time for some spooky snowmen. Let's go ahead and get that tower boost started. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to get some more tiles. 18 tiles, nothing. Now, if this was on Ruthless, I would definitely not run away from my towers with Spooky Snowmen. Those things can wreak havoc. But on Nightmare, they're not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm not even paying attention to these guys. I'm just happy they're giving me a bunch of mana. Alright, 2 to go. Let's get rid of these dudes. We'll get a lot of mana. And I don't know why I didn't even think about this earlier. I'll just bring in my Adept right after this wave. And just upgrade all of this real quick. I don't know why am I manually upgrading. I have no idea. That's silly. There we go. Let's bring our Adept, and we'll quickly get this stuff knocked out. Here we go. This is how we upgrade. Yeah, it's a lot faster than manually doing all this. Who wants to manually upgrade when you can auto upgrade? I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Jester, just for some speed, just so I can run around those tiles a little bit faster. Now I do have the Forest Golems, the Forest Ogres are coming this wave, and the towers will take care of them, so I'm not really worried about having to DPS them. But we've touched 21 of these, and now 22. We get to 33, it's an automatic spawning of the boss, but I want to be able to run a little bit faster. We are on the 15th wave. And that's 23. And there's 24. And 25. This will be that run that you basically have to hit them and get all the way to 33. 26. That's unfortunate, but at least it isn't 66 like it used to be. That was ridiculous. Oh, and there we go. Alright, didn't make us at 33 this time. Only 31. But who's counting? Alright, time for the Ooga Booga Ogres to be done with. I will say this is so much more chill than Ruthless. I mean, as it should be. I'm still going to go ahead and bring in my 2 monks. And we're just going to AFK the boss again. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my summoner with Cat and Cupid. Well, okay. I am totally prepared for this video. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Cat and Cupid. There's my kitty. And there's our Cupid. Alright, well, now we're looking professional. Let's get started. Now get everybody moved into spots. And we're just going to hang out around here and just wait as I run around our towers. Yeah, I'll stand right here and just help with those copters coming by. Not really much of an issue on Nightmare difficulty at all. Yep, and we'll just go ahead and take care of these bosses. Easy peasy. So much different. And these copters are so much easier to deal with on Nightmare than they are on Ruthless. And now we're just waiting until the end. This is so much different than Ruthless is. Now granted, if you have the stats, obviously it's a walk in the park. But if you are in the 4K, 5K range, this may feel a little difficult. Alright, just a few copters left. Let's get rid of these guys. Not bad. Who else we got left? Alright, one more copter. Where are you at? Just hiding over there. There he is. And it's almost boss time. Ugh, Spider Queen. Alright, let's go deal with her. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Ah, just in time. She dies, I get webbed. Alright, let's go ahead and run up here to our boss killing spot. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and... Oh, yeah, let's get him out of the way. Grab some mana. Hide over here. I don't know why I hide over here. It doesn't really matter. I just want the boss to pay more attention to these guys and to me. Alright, hero boost is on. I come over here. I turn tower boost on. And then we're just going to wait. Yep, two little wizards just doing their business. And that's it. The flying pumpkin has been vanquished. Etheria is now once again saved. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Off you go. Now, like I said at the beginning, you do not get as many items on Nightmare as opposed to Ruthless. So we did get 4 pumpkins, which is normal for the 4 heroes we had in. You see we have 2 Dragon Halberds and 2 Corrupt Axes. So there's only 4, and only 4 masks. On Nightmare, you're only going to get 4 weapons, and there's no guarantee you're going to get 2 and 2, maybe 3 and 1, and maybe get 4 of all of the same ones. You can see the timing is definitely shorter than it is on Ruthless, but again, I mean, a couple minutes faster, but you're getting half of the items. It's not really worth it. Take a look at our towers here. Not bad. Now, I will be showing my hero stats. Now, just know that these are hero stats that I use, that are just for me. You definitely don't need these kind of hero stats to play this map. You could go 2k less than what I have here. Just know that my heroes are not representative of what you would definitely need for Nightmare.